Ref Brandon and the Todd Family YouTube video. Wherever you are, whatever you may be doing, thank you so much for making Ref Brandon and the Todd Family part of your day. We always greatly appreciate it. If you jump on here live here on this Wednesday evening, feel free to leave a comment in the comment section. Down below, make sure to give the video a like, a thumbs up. If you have not yet subscribed, please do so and share the video on all social media platforms. Maddox, come back in here, buddy. Don't go in there. Sorry about that. I was talking to one of my twins. I guess he thinks because I'm doing a video, I can't see him. But anyway, since it is a Wednesday, we're going to do a top 10 countdown, and I'm going to do a Halloween countdown. I know it's kind of early, but if you follow the channel, you know that last year, I think around this time, I started doing Halloween videos, and I think I did a top 10 countdown about every week leading up to Halloween. I did top 10 costumes for kids, top 10 new costumes, top 10 adult costumes. I think I did top 10 most loved Halloween candies, top 10 most hated Halloween candies. I think I did top 10 Halloween movies. I mean, I was all over the place. So I figured I'd go ahead and start early this year, so if I can find enough, I'll do the same thing this year, and I'll do a Halloween themed top 10, maybe not every week, but the majority of the weeks leading up to Halloween next month. Now, if you go to the website where I got this top 10 countdown from, it doesn't specify women, but if you read the top 10, it's pretty much either for women or it's costume ideas for guys for their wives. But when you go to the website and read the article, at least what I read, which was the majority of it, I read 3 paragraphs before the top 10 and then 1 or 2 paragraphs after the top 10. I didn't see anywhere where it specified women. Hey there, Drake. Glad to have you here on this Wednesday. Feel free to give the video a like and a thumbs up and subscribe, and thank you for commenting. Tell your friends, tell your family. Hey there, Muhammad. Glad to have you here. But it doesn't specify women in the countdown, but it's pretty much either for ladies or for guys to tell their wives. I am not from Canada or Scotland, Samuel, but I'm glad you're here nonetheless. And MJ, glad you're here. But this is top 10 unpopular costume ideas. I guess this website and the writers trying to make them popular. And there's one on the list, and I'll tell you what it is when I get to it, that if I could talk my wife into being this for Halloween, I would do it. But there's no way in the world she would do it. But I'll tell you what that is when I get to it. But top 10 most unpopular Halloween costumes for ladies, even though the article doesn't specify ladies. Every picture and every name is for the ladies. Number 10, Scarlet Letter. Number 9, the Joker, but hot. Number 8, Jessie from Toy Story. Number 7, The Last Showgirl. And number 6, Pink Flight Attendant. And I'm going to hope your name's pronounced Keela. If it's Kayla, I apologize, but whether it's Kayla or Keela, either way, I believe it's the first time I've seen your name in the comment section, so glad to have you here. If it is your first time here, whatever reason why you stopped by on this Wednesday evening, thank you for stopping by. And if it is your first time here, please subscribe to the channel. Give the video a thumbs up, like the video, and share the video on all social media platforms. Keela or Kayla, tell your friends. It is Keela. Okay, I was hoping it was, but I wasn't sure, but I'm glad you are here. And tonight, Keela is a top 10 countdown, and I'm focused on Halloween because I'm going to try my best, maybe not every week, but most weeks from now up to Halloween, do a top 10 countdown that's somehow centered around Halloween. I know a lot of people love Halloween. And last year I did about 5 or 6 different Halloween themed top 10s. But here on the channel, Keela, I try to do a top 10 countdown every Wednesday. And this one's about Halloween, but some are about sports, some are about movies, music, cars, restaurants, food, vacation spots, school, Christmas. You just never know. But outside of the Wednesday top 10 countdowns, every other video is about sports in some kind of way. It's mainly football, college and professional, basketball, college and professional, football, baseball, college and professional, NASCAR, wrestling. But I have done a couple where I've talked golf, I've talked boxing, I've talked tennis, but it's mainly the main sports that everybody watches and wrestling. So, Keela, I'm sure you know somebody that likes baseball, basketball, football, racing, or wrestling, and maybe all of the above. But again, 10 through 6 is Scarlet Letter, the Joker, but hot, Jessie from Toy Story, The Last Showgirl, and Pink Flight Attendant. Hey there, Austin. Glad to have you here. Number 5 is Wonder Woman. And I'm glad you like soccer, Keela, because we need more soccer fans here on the channel because, you know, I've thought for 20 years that soccer would get more popular here in America, and it's just never taken off. So I don't talk about it much here on the channel because I feel like, you know, it's not going to do good as far as views-wise because not many people watch soccer. But I'm glad you're here, Keela, and maybe you can get some friends and family you know that like soccer on here, and we can talk some soccer sometime. KB, glad to have you here. And Austin, it's going fantastic. Thank you for asking. And number 4 is the one that if I could get my wife to wear this costume, I would. I saw this number 4, and I saw the picture, and I thought my wife would look good doing that. But number 4 is Sexy Freddy Krueger. Number 3, Beanie Baby. Number 2, Poison Ivy. And number 1, Cinderella. And Keela, I'm glad you said you like basketball because what the NBA done today is about the dumbest, most sissified, stupidest, idiotic thing I've ever seen or heard in my entire life. Good evening, Kevron. Glad to have you here, as always, and thank you for the kind words about the top 10 countdown. And if you have any thoughts on the new NBA rule, feel free to let me know, Keith. I think it's the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life. They might as well just take all the stats from the history of basketball and just wipe them out. That makes no sense at all. And yes, Austin, I did a top 10 countdown about Halloween, but if I could get my wife to dress up in that sexy Freddy Krueger costume, I would do it because my wife would look great in that costume. But that comes to us written on July 14th from the website currentlyunpopular.com. Any thoughts on this? Please feel free to let me know. Let's go ahead and get our dad joke of the day in here. For the best view of Saturn, you could either stand on Jupiter or sit on Uranus. And that does it for today's Ref Brandon and the Todd Family YouTube video. Until next time, it's Ref Brandon saying, just like in pro wrestling, life can be over by the count of 3. Tell your friends and family how much you love them.